Bore da, Croeso I Cymru. Today I was out looking for a possible ride so that I could give people a free route whenever they purchase one of the stickers. So I went off investigating. I started out from Garreg and went on some smaller lanes to start with, just doing a little loop really. My intention is to create something starting and finishing in Llanberis, and just giving people a flavour of some of the types of lanes that I like to ride, and I think just take us off the beaten track a lot of the while. This particular road, first bit anyway, isn't off the beaten track, and people may well know it, but I want to try and get something different. I want to try and show the wilder parts of Snowdonia and the narrower types of lanes that I often feature in my videos. This is one that I've featured several times before, and this little stretch, if I remember rightly, might actually be on my Rock and Lake challenge. I can't remember actually for certain, but it's a nice little road anyhow, whichever way. I have a bit of a problem in that it's very difficult for me when I create something, I often design it purely to suit me, and that's not necessarily going to be something that other people will enjoy or find interesting or even relevant really. So I toddle off on my own way, riding around as you can see, and I'm not necessarily sure it's going to suit. Now, this road I've got in mind, or this route I should say I've got in mind, as you can see, they're fairly small roads. This particular stretch I'm just about to go up is quite different from that though. One of my concerns is some people may be put off by the fact that road surfaces aren't necessarily very good, and may even be quite poorly surfaced. Also, surprise surprise, we have gates. Quite a few gates in Wales, and a lot of people won't even like that, but I don't know. So what I'm thinking of doing is, so I've got an idea of a route roughly in my head. I need to finalise it over the next week or two, but I've got this idea of a route. What I'm thinking we might do is, if anyone is interested in coming out for a spin, meet up at the car park of the crossing Llanberis. From there I'll just lead off on my planned route, and then we'll sit down, see what we think at the end. Doesn't matter how many people come, it's just very informal. If necessary, I'm quite happy to do it on my own. I don't normally ride over on a weekend because it tends to be too busy. However, it may well be necessary if I'm going to get this thing done fairly quickly. So essentially, if you just watch this space really, the aim of the route is to give you all an interesting route with the very snappy title of, wait for it, Croeso I Croeso. Yeah, it's a bit of a pun really, and a bit of a play on how I tend to start most of my videos. But if anyone is interested in joining me, I'll give you as much notice as I can. We'll choose a day if the weather's half decent. We don't want to ride in the rain, and hopefully we'll just have a bit of a spin round, so I'll get feedback at the end of whether you think the route's any good or not. It's just an informal ride really, just to get some feedback so I know what I'm doing. If you're interested, just email craigerclyn@gmail.com or DM via Instagram, the Craigerclyn, or alternatively you can just put a comment onto the video if you're interested. I can't give too much notice as to when it is because of the weather, but obviously we'll see what we can do over the next few weeks. Thanks for watching, bye.